So here we go then, everybody. Welcome to another edition of Game Day, and we're back at Portman Road, a few days removed from the thrilling 4-3 win against Blackburn Rovers in the Championship. Now we switch our focus to Carabao Cup action. I think that's what it's called these days. I know it used to be called the Coca-Cola Cup, the Captional One Cup. It is the Carabao Cup, and it's the third round. Of course, Town beat Bristol Rovers at Portman Road in the first round, then they beat Reading on penalties at Reading in the second round. But today, Premier League boys, Wolverhampton Wanderers are here, Gary O'Neill and co, and we expect rotation, don't we? Team news isn't going to be dropping for a while, as you can see, an empty Portman Road as I speak. The stewards are just about to get in their positions, get their checks and stuff. But yeah, got here a bit early, just set up, had a pre-match meal in town. Went to Bella Napoli, if you're asking. Other Italian restaurants are available. Had a bang and pasta. That will fill me up, ready for the media scran rating as always. I'm sure it's become a popular feature on this. Share my thoughts on, is that a naan bread? Is that chicken? Is that pork? We'll find out. But yeah, I'm going to bring that later. Of course, team news will be dropping, as I mentioned. Then we're going to get the thoughts on the Cow Army. Hope you enjoy as ever. Let's get right into it. Should be a lovely night under the lights. Let's do this. Okay then, we're straight away gone into the media suite and got the food, because that is the standard thing Ross does. And we have chili con carne tonight. There it is, in all its glory. Let's see what it's like. I was hoping we weren't going to have pasta, because I don't know if I could do a double pasta today. But chili con carne, it should be solid. Let's see what it's like. Boom. Food in the belly. I'm joined by AJ, the young guns. Beefy, I know you like that. We're both just eating the food. Chili con carne. This is just a solid pre-match meal, isn't it? Your thoughts on it, AJ, as always?
I love it. I love the chili we get here. So we had this for the first round of the Carabao Cup too.
I missed that.
Ross missed out on.
Yeah.
It was really good. It's probably my favourite that I've had there. Really good again today. Proper, looking at an 8+ here. I'll go with an 8 because I'm notoriously harsh with my ratings, as everyone knows. So yeah, really like that one.
Yeah, me too. Yeah, which you can see, you can't see our bowls now, but they're empty. I wouldn't say I went for seconds. I went for more sour cream. Went for some more nachos because I'm greedy. Right? I'm greedy. Let me off.
It's not even. It's a second dinner.
Yeah. They know this already. They know this. I've already said what I've had.
Fair enough.
But yeah, I'm going to give it an 8 as well. It's just a solid meal. Nice kick to it as well. Plenty of nice little bit of beef in there as well. It's beef in it. Chili carne's beef. But yeah, team news is going to be dropping shortly. We'll find out who's starting. Rotation is going to be the key word, I'm sure. Let's find out, and will Axel Twanzebe feature? Let's find out. Surprise. Let's see. Okay then, food is in the belly, and it's time for the team news, which has just dropped, and I've got myself down to North Stand Lower. I'm currently sitting in seat number 37, right at the top of the lower of Sir Bob's stand, closer to the dugout. So if it's your spot, let me know, and I'll get out of here shortly. But I've got to bring you the team, of course. Team is as follows. We have one lone survivor. It's 10 changes for Town, 10 changes for Wolves as well. We knew there was going to be rotation, and that is what we've got. Let's go through the Town team then. The lone survivor is Vaz. I'm not saying his full name, because you guys normally pick on me when I say his full name, but he starts in goal for Town. Then as follows, as it says on the team sheet, we have George Emerson, Lee Evans captain, Freddie Adapo, Marcus Arness, Dominic Ball, Jack Taylor, Brandon Williams, Caden Jackson, Amari Hudson, and Alcon Baggett. Of course, Alcon Baggett's not playing up front. I'm just reading it as it says on the team sheet. The bench is as follows: Kieran Slicker, Luke Wolforden, Wes Burns, Connor Chapman, Shawnee Aluko, Massimo Luongo, George Hurst, Karen Humphreys, and the returning Janoy Danashi. Good to see him back on the bench, and that is the Town team. Let's get right into it then, ladies and gentlemen. Hope you enjoy as ever. I'll bring you my half-time update when it's half-time. Let's do this. And yeah, as I said, Wolves team, 10 changes, and they've got a player called Totti, which is fun to say. So there we go. Let's get right into it. Let's see how Town get on against Premier League boys, Wolverhampton. Okay then, half-time, and what a half that was. It's Desmond, it's 2-2, 4 goals. Town were 2 goals behind in the opening 15 minutes, which wasn't a good start for the Blues. But then they grew into the game, and Murray Hudson got a goal back, and what a player he is, by the way. He is getting better and better. Good finish to make it 2-1, and then Big Fred makes it 2-2. Oh, it's incredible. That's it. From 2-0 down to 3-2 winners, Town have progressed to the 4th round, the last 16 of the Carabao Cup. Mr. Matt Macon, my friend, what an evening under lights at Portman Road. Where do we start?
Well, I think we start with the fact that Kieran McKenna clearly doesn't watch game day, because we all said on Saturday, could we have a bit more of a less stressful game? And we didn't have that tonight, but my word, at 2-0 I thought we were in for a bit, probably in for a bit of a pump in there, but we got that goal back through Murray Hutchin. It's a great goal, real striker's finish for that. And something we clicked, Wolves dropped off one another, but we were on top, and I think we were good to get it at least back to level for half time. Getting that ball in for Freddie for the second goal. That's exactly where you want to put it. It's exactly where he wants the ball, to put that away. And I think really there was only ever really going to be one winner after that. And can we talk about Jack Taylor's goal?
Oh, yeah, let's just get right into that. So yeah, Fred, Murray Hutchinson, good goals as well. But Jack Taylor comes in, and what a strike! He scored another great goal, of course, in the first round against Bristol Rovers. So he's done that before.
He did. I was here for that one as well. So I've seen him twice in the League Cup, and 2 great goals. I mean, it's not quite a thunder beat. It's not come off the woodwork, but it's a screamer. Keeper's got absolutely nothing to do with that. I sat in the West Stand tonight rather than my usual seat in the Churchman's, and I was right square on for that, and it's absolutely just sailed in. Keeper's not getting anywhere near that, and it was a really neat bit of play down that left-hand side in the build-up to that as well. And that's our second string team. And you look at that, obviously we went a bit stronger than I thought we were going to tonight. Vaz got the nod in goal over Slicker. Makes me think maybe Walton will come back in for the league games if you can start playing Vaz in the Cup. But then you look at what we could bring off the bench in that second half. You bring in on George Hurst, Wes Burns, Sean Luco. It's embarrassing. Massimo Luongo. Yes. Absolute embarrassment of riches on the bench.
Well, we said that in League One, and of course we're stepped at the Championship, but these are Championship quality players.
The start to the season and tonight's cup tie have just shown that the recruitment that we did, not just in January, but in last summer, was really building for getting back into the Championship and playing at this level. Because I know the summer was a little bit underwhelming, but it's because we didn't need to do a lot. Got Hurst back in permanently, got Maz signed back up again. You bring in a few bits in. You bring in Taylor. We didn't need to do a huge amount, and there's a lot to be said for that cohesion. And you look at the spirit within that team, and that's twice now. It's twice now this month that I've sat there and watched us come back from 2-0 down to win a game 3-2. And the spirit there's believable, and there's a lot to be said. And you can't quantify it, you can't put a stat, you can't put expected spirit or whatever it is. But there is a lot to be said for having the same faces and building it up. The fact that we got good quality players to do that, I think that says a lot about the recruitment we did. And if we can top that up in January like we did last January, sky's the limit. This good run of form is going to end at some point. We're going to lose a game at some point. We're going to draw a game at some point. But my God, we've got to enjoy this while we can.
Oh yeah, and I'm sure there's a few new fans tonight who came to their maybe first game. Young kids and stuff, because it's a cup game. Normally it's cheaper tickets, I assume.
Yeah.
So
but 20,000 for a third round League Cup tie on a Tuesday night in September. That is unbelievable. We weren't even getting that in the league towards the end of Mick McCarthy. It's just a phenomenal support. And fair play to Wolves. They brought nearly 2,000 fans as well. They were a bit noisy up until 2-1 really as well. Fair play to them. But again, that's a long journey back from being 2-0 up and losing that game. So just to see that attendance out there, and again, it's the same as when we got back, when Blackburn got back level on Saturday. Heads didn't drop in the stands. Any other, I think Stu said on the pod this week, any other sort of ground in the land, heads might drop a little bit. The crowd might go a little bit cold. You look what happened at Southampton when we were there last week, but we stay behind the team now. There was a belief. I had a belief on Saturday that we'd go back and go and win the game. At 2-0, I thought we were pumping. As soon as at 2-1, I thought, right, okay, we've scored now. I can see us at least taking us to penalties, and we got it.
Love
that song. I love that song. That's a song. That's a song that Bloomers and I were singing in St Jude's for a long time after Blackburn on Saturday. But yeah, it's just great. Into the last 16 in the Cup, must be the first time since 2011 when that run to the semi-final.
Who do you want then? Of course, it's still early day. We don't actually know results.
I think there's still some League One teams in. I think Exeter is still in. I think Peterborough is still in. Another home tie would be nice. Hopefully not another sort of long trip away. Not something boring like Reading in the last round. But honestly, it's just nice to be there, isn't it?
Yes, mate. Well, mate, you can enjoy the rest of your night. And next up is Peachy. As I said, Peachy joins me next. Beard duo, better beard though. Look at that, Peachy. What You've been away for a
growth.
while,
I
and
know.
you've been growing this beard, and you come tonight, and you mentioned it off camera. We're going to mention it now. This team is special, innit? This right now, Town fans enjoy it because this doesn't come that often.
If you're not enjoying this, there's something wrong with you.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Even the most dullest football fan will moan about anything, but you can't find nothing to moan about this lot. But what's the fourth round of the League Cup? What is this fourth round you speak of? It's like some sort of fairy tale land.
We're in the hat of the fourth round of any competition, which is great. Yeah.
Yeah, but like to the game, when they went 2-0, I thought this is a grounding. We could have been for a bit of a smack on the bum or smack in the face. But unfortunately, I've missed the last 2 home games due to illness and my mate getting married. Cheers, Luke. Love you, mate. Yeah. But no, and I thought we're getting more crackers like this at Portman Road. Well, that one.
Yeah.
2-0 down after 12, 13 minutes. The team's got so much belief. And like as soon as we got that goal back, momentum shifted. I mean, let's face it, has Halaki really had much of any saves to make?
Not really. Not really.
And a little bit of inside information. As Jack Taylor picked that ball up, a little bald man that wears a red cap and a lovely beard shouted, "Shoot!" He listened, and what a bloody goal that was. What a goal. But yeah, I'm just buzzing. Like, so again, Mr. Macon said, 20,000 here. League Cup third round, it's just so special. Like, we've got to love every minute, second of this. We just got to enjoy the ride, because McKenna is a genius. Just like, yeah, any more questions, mate? I'm just.
Oh, sorry, I'm just.
Luke, you carry on.
I've been looking into his eyes and just enjoying what he's been saying, and you know, really mentioned.
Is there a better high than your football team winning? Especially comes 2-0 down. Can you tell me a better high in life?
Of course, defeat is the lowest you can have. But yeah, to come from bloody 2 goals behind against a Premier League team, we haven't mentioned that yet. Would you say this is a shock? Because
No, because we're that bloody good.
Yeah, we are. That's what I mean.
No, I'm not arrogant. No. The Wolves, like I say, they're a Premier League side. You'd say a half-strength side out.
Yeah.
But it just shows goals change games. Like I say, they get a third, that's done. We're all sitting there going, get the goal back, game changed, and then we deserved it. We deserved to win 3-2. I mean, Wolves, like I say, they played well, but we played a bit better.
Yes.
No offence, because I don't want to come across arrogant, because I'm not. I'm just so bloody happy.
We just got to enjoy it because we came from 2-0 down to
As I
then win
keep saying,
3-2.
we're actually quite bloody good.
We are good.
We are quite bloody good.
But we do score a lot of goals. We are conceding a lot of goals. You worry about that, but it's one of those.
Who's like Joe Raw, Kevin Keegan football in it. But like I say, big shout for Fridge.
Yes.
Didn't lose a single header tonight.
Yeah.
Played really well. Baggett had a good game. I say everyone had a good game, didn't they? But it was Lee Evans. Who do you start in the middle on Saturday?
Well, Morsey is suspended,
Yep.
so
obviously Matt's going to be there.
Yeah, of course.
But who's going to join him? You took Taylor, Evans.
yeah, it's a tricky
Embarrassment
one.
of riches, isn't
It
it?
is.
I'm just going to go into work with a big smile on my face.
I've asked Matty Macon. We don't yet know because there's still loads of games to happen on Wednesday night. But what are you wanting in the next round? You know, are you wanting another Premier League tie or
No, I'm
maybe
boring.
another,
I'm boring.
like, winnable tie? And just,
Oh yeah, I think Mansfield and Peter went to penalties. So if Mansfield get through, let's have them away. I've never been to Mansfield. But no, if not, would you want a Premier League side at home or away? I'd like to bring them here.
Yeah, definitely.
'Cause that's the other thing today, like, we're 2-0 down and the stadium's still singing.
Yeah, I
Not
think
quite rocking, but it's singing. They're still behind the lads because they know what this team are capable of.
Yes.
Even I sit there now and I have more belief than I used to in this team. Well, not this team, this club, I should say, but it's just everything about this is brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. Up a town.
Yeah, by the time we're saying goodbye to somebody off the camera. Anyway, final man is joining us, and that is the legend that is Mike the Turbot Sailor, who's in a suit.
Who?
He's coming in now, but we're going to do this separately. There we go. You're up next. Let's see what he's got to say about that one. Michael made a brief cameo on Peach's video. He's now here in all your glory, looking very smart.
Yep, straight from work.
Fair play. That is commitment. I'm sure a lot of fans who were here tonight probably did the same as well. They rushed here to watch that game. 5-goal thriller, 2-0 behind. Mike, where were you at when we were 2-0 behind?
Where was I at? I was in section 6.
In your mind. In your mind, where were you at?
I saw us make two errors that last season in League One we'd have got away with. This season in the Championship might have 50% of the time got away with, but they pounced on them, didn't they? And them 2 errors were 2 goals. And it looked at one point like, oh God, we're going to get torn apart, especially when they started singing Norwich get battered everywhere they go. And all I could think about was we're going to lose this like 6 or 7-0.
Yeah. But...
But yeah, but I had a bet, and part of that bet was Freddie Ladapo to score. So
there we go.
I was always rooting behind him, and then He didn't score first, he scored second, didn't he?
Yeah, he did.
But that first goal went in,
Thought, here we go.
Amari. And yeah, it just
Changed
bit of
them.
belief in I don't know what it was. I think you could tell that they're a team that are absolutely struggling with confidence,
Yes.
aren't they?
They are Wolves, yeah.
And the funny thing was, right, sat in the pub before the game,
Okay.
and we're looking at the odds, and Ipswich were favourites, and Wolves were nearly 2-1
Okay.
to win, right? Then the team news came out, because you always wait for the team news
Yeah, of
before you
course.
put your bet on, yeah, because you don't know who's going to play otherwise.
First goal scorer.
Right,
all that,
first
yeah.
goal, yeah, right, yeah. And we saw the Wolves line up, and we saw how many internationals they put in there, and first teamers, and we're like, oh my God, we're going to get hammered here. This team should walk. It should be a walk in the park. And we saw the odds go from like nearly 2-1 down to nearly even money.
Wow.
Everyone ploughing money on Wolves to win
Yeah.
this game. And then when we were 2-0 down, it just like,
Yeah,
well, that's why.
That's why.
That's why.
Yeah.
But we scored, and then they just fell apart.
They did. They did.
And we were just
Just swang our
putting
way, didn't it?
rigging circles around them.
They were.
It's in there somewhere. Circles.
I've done that, mate.
Yeah.
I've done it many times. Don't worry. Sometimes
Oh
I
my
can't
God,
speak properly.
Just quick, decisive passing.
Because we
Bam,
scored,
bam,
there was
bam,
two
bam,
quick fire
bam,
goals,
bam.
aren't it? Amari
We're the
scored,
quickest
and then-
counter-attacking team in
We
the
are.
league.
Just-
What do you expect?
Yeah, it's good. And then Big Fred, good confidence for him as well to score 2-2.
Yeah.
And really, it was all us, to be honest. Wolves had maybe one or two chances.
Oh, they're
Those
fuming, aren't they?
are- Yeah.
They'll be even more fuming when they find out the A14's shut. Oh my God, they'll have
Yeah.
to go right around Suffolk
Yeah.
to Stowmarket.
Go through
It's
different
an extra
little
half
villages.
hour.
Yeah. Enjoy that, Wolves fans. And then,
I've got to go that way as well, you know.
oh.
It's gonna be a
But
nightmare.
your team's won, so it's all good. Your team's won tonight.
Yeah, that'd be happier for me.
Yeah. And then Jack Taylor,
What a goal that was.
come on.
Oof!
You enjoy that?
No! It was like, oof! Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah,
Oh,
enjoy it.
yeah, that.
It's good. And then from then,
I was like a tripod when that went in. I was that erect. Yeah, it was.
think
It
that's
was a
allowed.
glory. It was well worth the 20 quid alone to see that goal, because that
Yeah.
goal was just oomph. If you, I'm going to see that replay. I've got to see
Yeah,
that
we've got to
replay.
watch
So
back, yeah.
you got to watch that back. You probably have watched it back because
watching this probably.
when the Ipswich fans, the Wolves fans won't want to watch it back.
No. But I mentioned this.
You can have him, Wolves. You can have him. 100 million.
100 million. That'd be a massive profit. But
They've got the money though.
I think so. I think they've got the money. Yeah, they have, because they've got. They've, as you said, they put out a strong team.
Yeah,
Wolves.
and we made 10 changes.
We had 10 changes, and that can sort of affect some teams, can't they? Because there's no connection there. But this team, they're all together.
This team,
aren't they?
everybody knows. Well, that's what they're out there to do, innit? They're out there to play the positions in case somebody in that position
Yeah.
gets injured, and they can just slot in.
Yeah.
And that's exactly what they're doing, and it's amazing that, because you go back in time, you don't have to go back far, do you?
No.
2-3 years. Our second team could not do that. If a
We got knocked
key
out by
player-
League Two teams, didn't we?
We got
That's back then. Or the FA Cup.
third round of the FA
Accrington.
Cup. We get beat
Yeah.
by Lincoln. They were non-league.
Yeah. Oh. Yeah. Don't remind
Yeah.
us. Don't remind us. But now on the fourth round, Mike. What do you want? Who do you fancy? We just looked at the results for Tuesday. Of course, there's games Wednesday night.
Well, there's Macclesfield still in the cup.
Then they're non-league now, mate.
And they're non-league. Yeah, that'd be
But
good.
they're-
Go there.
Mansfield.
No.
I think
I'm-
he means Mansfield.
I'll predict Exeter away.
Oh, get out of it. We don't want that. Man United are still in it.
Well, they
McKenna.
can come here. I don't want to go to Old Trafford. Last time it was 9-0.
That's 3-0. Back in 2015.
No, I didn't go that game.
So last time we went was 9-0.
9-0. So I don't want to go again.
Okay. But mate, yeah, home here.
I had a
Here we
puncture
go.
in my Ford Capri on the M62 on the way home.
No phones back then. Was AA about? Was AA a thing in 1995?
No, I used one of them arm cove barriers, and I because I didn't have a jack, and I reversed up it to get the wheel off the ground and changed it.
Wow.
Yeah,
Fair
back
enough.
in the days.
Back in the days. Anywho, that's it, Mike. Up next is Huddersfield in the FA Cup. You looking forward to that one?
What?
Oh, FA Cup. What am I talking about?
Is it third round already?
I don't know what I'm talking. It's been a long night, all right? 5 goals
We
to
forgive
cover.
you, Ross.
It's
Yes,
fine.
I'm at Huddersfield.
Huddersfield lit in the championship.
Huddersfield. Yeah.
Bring it on. Thanks for watching Game Day. Mike, final words?
Yeah, if you didn't come down tonight to see that because you thought, what's the point? You've missed out big time. That was a really, really enjoyable game. Really enjoyable. I enjoyed that.
I enjoyed it too, Mike.
Well worth it.
Right, that's it. Bye-bye for now.